Hello, good morning from Thailand. I'm Patrick,
And I am Tip.
and we are Asia Regional Coordinator for the Serve Globally, the Evangelical Covenant Church. We just want to say hi to all of you, the Cornerstone Church, Boston. We are so glad to be here and share out calling and testimony, and you can get to know us more. Yeah, we both grew up in Thailand, and our background is Buddhist, and we turned to Christ when we were in college. Especially for me, that I was the Buddhist club president at my university. It's a top university in Thailand, and I heard about Jesus Christ the first time many years ago. And and it's interesting for me, and I turned to become a Christian when I was the senior. And after that, God called me to serve the Lord for the local people here in Thailand and the tribal people in the north of Thailand. And we both we moved to Chiang Mai 12 years ago, and we made Dr. Bob Chim. He's a missionary from U.S. From Covenant Church, and they came here and be part of the medical team and work with them for almost 11 or 12 years. And that's why we get to know the Evangelical Covenant Church. And after that, we work with the medical team for many years. And until this family, the Bob Chim and Grace Chim, moved back to USA, and they challenged us to become the Asia Regional Coordinator. In the beginning, Asia Regional Coordinator is very important position because it's response to the call of God and carry out our call to global service and commitment to work and harmony with our covenant colleagues, both in countries and regions, and service in the covenant office. We got calling that time, and until we step in, we know that this is a very important position because covenant missionaries that they have everywhere in the world, and in Asia, especially in Asia. It's very they need the local leaders like us to be part of this position. As the regional coordinators, the position is facilitates the coach and resource response for missionaries, the national partners and organizations, the serve globally office staff and ECC churches. It's like you guys, Cornerstone. This position serves as part of the serve globally, or we call SG leadership team. Uh, we we just want to thank you for Cornerstone that we partners for many years, and for us that we stepped in to be the regional coordinator in 2019, and this is why God calling us our vision. We want to develop leaders in Asia, especially in the countries that have the Buddhist and Muslim, and the background is not Christian. And God calling us and God developed us to be a leaders for many years, and we have heart to be to help the peoples and local leaders to grow up in spirituals and to be good leaders in Asia. And I just want to pass this to Tip to sharing about what God calling you.
Hi. We to get to know us, we come from Buddhist background, as you know, and have never heard. Both of us have never heard about God, and both of us are the only believers in our family. And to go home, we see our family, our parents, siblings, and relatives worship idols. When we turn our back, we leave them, we share the gospel to people, and people come to know God uh, every day, really. So once a year, or we try 3 times a year, go visit our family in Bangkok. Same thing. We see them light up the incense and worship the idols and prepare good food for God that never talk to them. So we know God because we experience God talking to us, and it's heartbreaking that Buddhists are good people seeking to do good, and they are seeking for the true God. And when they worship, many times I feel like Christians should be shamed because when they worship the idols, they pour out their life to all the goddess in the sky, in the river, in the forest, under the ground. But those God never talk to them. Only God Jesus we know. So we we see that every day when we talk to people in our own culture, we know the language, they say yes, Jesus is good. But it is not fair why Jesus have to die for them and love them. This is what they have never heard and have never experienced. Who on the earth will do that? And only relationship can help. So we start building relationship with them, and then they come to know God, and God allowed difficulties, and they need God that many other goddess cannot help. So to me, I grew up knowing that Buddhist is the luckiest religion in the world because we have thousands of gods to worship. So Thailand is Buddhism, Hinduism, so we have many gods. But when I come to know Jesus, I learned that that is none like Jesus. That's why I cannot stop go out to tell people, hey, this is a true God you're seeking for. Yeah. And more I learned that every day when we talk about God and they understand, they never deny Jesus. But when they come to church, in Asia, the context of Asia, we lack of teachers who are able to teach Bible that is contextual to the culture. And just like Patrick said, that's why we come and serve God in help building leadership and help life transforming for new believers. We need more leaders, and labors are few. And to me, church, I would like you, if you're the believer, keep growing. And your church has many good teachers, many good activities. Keep coming and joining and learn, not to make yourself please about yourself, but make God pleased about you. So once when God pleased about you and you are pleased of drawing close to God and learn more what is the purpose for your life, you'll be more happy than what you're doing, and you will know the purpose for your life. Why are you studying hard for? What job you want to do? You talk to God and you can hear him, and it is so exciting. God make our life full with excitement every day, not to work hard for him, but enjoy your relationship with him, and then your life will reflect God, and then you can bless others who are seeking for God and they're tired. They need to hear the good news. That's why we join ECC, and thank you for the churches support us to go and help building leaders in Asia. So I learned that if we don't focus, we don't go out and tell others about God, we ourselves, our church, will die also. Because two things: love God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. And you love God a lot, but you don't love your neighbor. That is not mission, not the gospel. That's why God draw you to him. So I want to say that we want to see this, that the whole gospel is through the whole person to the whole world. God bless you.
And you can serve the Lord anytime, anywhere. And when God calling us, God calling us that when we're young and we have a lot of energy, a lot of powers, but we don't have a lot of potential to do because we are new believers in that time. But for all of us, I think that God don't want us to wait until we're ready to do a mission. We can do missions everywhere, anytime. You can start from your church. You can serve the Lord with any many situation, and I just want to encourage you guys, Cornerstone young leaders, the adults,
Right.
or everybody. You can serve in God. You can start from your Jerusalem in your church and go to the end of the earth. It's like us that we start from here in Jerusalem, and now we go to many countries to the end of the earth, and we can go to America and bring the gospel to the people there. And thank you that you support us and pray for us, and please we're looking forward for the next time that we're going to visit Cornerstone Church again. And we just want to thank you, and we keep praying for all of you. And God bless you, and we see you in the future. Bye bye.
Yeah, I do the Thai way.
ขอบ
God
คุณ
bless
ครั
you.
บ God bless you